there's no easy way to handle this. People are asking, like, what do I do when my heart breaks? How do I not get attached in a relationship if I really like somebody, if I really love somebody? How do you not get attached? How do you even expect to not get attached though? Like, what do you mean? That's a strong detox. You're with somebody, you've become like partners. You're sharing on very intimate level. You're vulnerable with each other. You're maybe laughing, crying together, everything, having sex, and the sex actually means something. It's not prostitute type sex. Like, here's the money. Okay, I'm gonna lay down. No, it's like you're sharing a part of yourself with this other being, and then bam, it ends. And then to make it more dicey or spicy, what if you like there's different levels of being done wrong. You know, you come home, you leave in the morning, everything's nice, kiss, talk about how you're gonna like go out on vacation. You go to work, and then you forget something, right? A couple hours later, you come back home. There's another car there. You're like, huh? Maybe it's her friend or something. You walk in, maybe they're doing something. This is how people end up in prison. Man, you know how many people are in prison for that? Guy kills her and him. Yeah, I did groups in prisons, in jails. Both female and male prisons, they're in there for that. You see some crazy stuff like in the news sometimes, like this girl, she cut off the guy's penis and fried it in a pan and then put it in his mouth, took a picture. She's like, yeah, who's laughing now? It's insanity. It's a little bit of psychotic. Okay, but why? What happens? You can't handle it. It's just your heart, literally, they rip it out of you when you see that situation. So I gave an extreme example. A lot of times it's not so extreme. I do want to say this, though. It's funny how it's a very individual level of how one is going to handle such situation. For example, the situation I gave, the guy comes home, he finds his girl with somebody. One scenario is he can just pull out his 9MM and take care of business. Now let's go to the opposite side scenario. This is more rare, but it's happened. Maybe he's looking for a reason to leave anyway, really, like feels suffocated, stifled. But like, he's, I don't want to make her feel bad. I should probably stay. And then that situation happens. He could like tiptoe out of the house. He doesn't even say anything. And then be like, yeah, now I have my reason. Now I can, intruders coming. Now I have my reason, I can leave. So, and then there's everything in between. Good. Making a video. So it's like, which scenario are you going to be on? Or are you going to play in? See the intruder? Now, let's look at things more practical level. I haven't had such situation happen. I've been with a girl who like you see in the movies, she makes trouble. She likes you, and she likes your friend that you hang with, and she tries to create animosity between you two, and just all that, man. That's like the worst thing. You drop a girl immediately if she has such character. She tries to pit the friends against each other, Very, some women, very, very selfish men. Very selfish and controlling and manipulating, and yeah, guys too, but we're talking about this title today. So more practical level is it just doesn't work out after some time. Life prescribed you a certain class, it's like a grade in school, like 9th grade, doesn't last forever. Then you move up to 10th grade, 11th, 12th, then you graduate, then you move to college. You see, there's all these classes. So life gave you a class with a particular girl. It was great. You had the honeymoon stage. You're like, whoa, I'm found my soulmate or twin flame. I can't say that word with a serious face, twin flame. What's twin flame, by the way? Twin flame is not an individual face, like, it's my girl forever. It's archetypical. Means that you're attracted to a certain female energy, and then that's your main partner. But that female energy can take shape in many different faces and forms. It's not this one face, like, oh, I found my twin flame, and now it's going to last forever. No. Once you know who you are, then you know who you're attracted to, and you'll attract the girl that matches you. That girl will show up with different faces as you progress through the classes. The last 3 girlfriends I had, it's the same female energy, different face each time. Same nature, same play of elements and ganas, if you want to get Sanskrit on it. It's that same archetype. Because I know that's what I'm attracted to. So I'll keep attracting that. That's the twin flame, the archetype. All right, so you go through these classes, you meet a girl, you fell in love, everything, and then something happens, it ends. It's supposed to. Because now it's time to assimilate the education that you've been given. You can't learn this anywhere else. You can't go to an ashram and learn this. You can't go to meditation and yoga and learn the things that you can learn when you're in a real intimate relationship. Man, there's so many lessons in there, and especially when it ends, that's where the real lessons are. If you want to talk on what vitamins give you the most spiritual growth, is when it ends. That's heart training. You have to it's like your heart gets ripped out and then it gets put back in, but now it's stronger. This is what you want. And life knows what it's doing. So it prescribes these temporary situations to you in the form of a relationship or girlfriend. And then you feel how it feels to really just be merged, and then it ends. Of course you're going to go through some detox period. You can't, like, what are you going to do? That's the tax you have to pay for having that heavenly experience. You might have to taste a little bit of hell. Yeah, so what? You'll get over it. And then each time you deal with it again, it gets easier. These mosquitoes are like biting through my shirt. Special Forces mosquitoes. You get stronger after each time. You still feel it. You think these wannabe alpha males, oh man, a girl's never gonna get to me. They've never experienced any kind of true love. You experience a true fusion with another being, man, you lose yourself. You can't even find, like, where am I at? Like, you don't even care. Like, no, this is nice. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna keep merging with this opposite energy polarity because it just feels so good. It's nice. Like, good, do it. And don't worry about, if it ends, when it ends, you're gonna feel a detox. That's natural. So it's not about how do I not feel it. That's not the point. The point is, how do I kickstart this wisdom in me that knows this is part of the deal. I'm supposed to experience this and not run from it. If you really need some support, you can go, remember, I'm the 12-step master. I know all the 12-step programs because I've just dealt with so many people in my life, and you learn about all this stuff. It's called Sex, Love, Addicts Anonymous. You can Google it. And it's actually mostly girls there. I used to go when I was like 23 or something in Los Angeles. I found one of my good girlfriends there too. Yeah, careful though when you meet people in these in these things because they're not the healthiest, otherwise they wouldn't be there. But it's very supportive. It can be a very supportive group. I've done the consults I do with women. Sometimes I tell them to go there and they get benefit. But guys too. It's not just all girls, it's both. I went there because of a relationship that I was really struggling with. And a guy told me, he said, man, go to these meetings. I said, all right. And it helped me. It helped me because you're around people dealing with the same thing and you get support and it's just good. Why not? So that's the real question to ask. Not how do I not feel bad if the relationship ends, how do I bear this feeling and learn from it? Don't go get high and get drunk or go get another girlfriend immediately to try to sexualize all the feelings away or run or escape your pain. Then you didn't learn anything. And then life's going to give it to you again. And then what are you going to do? You're going to do the same thing again? Run, run, run. Then you never get the real master lesson that life's trying to give you via this relationship because you keep trying to escape from it. So it's normal, it's healthy, and yeah, it's painful to have experience, especially when you're done wrong. It's different if the relationship ends because it's like the girl says, well, you know what, I'm going to college and it's on the other side of the country and, what do you want me to do? Like, it's different. I mean, nowadays you got emails and everything. Like, you don't even, it's easy to stay connected. Too easy. I wish, people can find you so easy now. I like to, be incognito. So if it's something like that, or if you just see, the season's over. Sometimes the season's over. The class is over. And you both just understand and say, okay, sometimes they become friends afterwards. Never happened with me. But, that's different. But what do you do if the girl does you wrong? You caught her. She's using you for money or for security or for sex or for whatever. And then finally, you weren't supplying her this fix anymore. And then she just goes and finds somebody else. She's like, she sells out to the highest bidder. Whoever can give her the most, she's going to all of a sudden then magically not love you anymore and go to them. Yeah, what do you do in that situation? That situation is when you have to really accept personal responsibility because that's your freedom. That's your freedom. You see, it's going to be an automatic reflex to blame her and want to say to people and to yourself how selfish and cunning and what a bitch she was. That's natural. It's reaction, ego. But the real medicine is you humble yourself and say, wait a minute, I was with her. I picked her. She didn't force me. She didn't hold a gun to my head and say, you got to be my boyfriend. No, you signed up for it. This is responsibility. And then you can deal and actually face the feelings and feel them of feeling hurt. And then you transcend it. And then you're stronger. And then that wisdom, you get wisdom from that. It's like you unlock, you go through that process, that gives the key to unlock higher potentials and consciousness in you. That's just how it works. And then you're more mature, you're more higher level. This is how we get mature. We go through these things. So that's my message. Don't run from it, embrace it, and don't let it scare you. Like, oh no, I don't know if I can handle the heartbreak. Do your semen retention. Watch my video, Transcending Shadows channel. Those are your practical lifestyle habits that you do to keep the vibration up. That means it keeps you in your strength. You can handle these things easier. You can just handle it. That's like life, whatever. By grace, I can handle it. Give the credit to God. Go see my spiritual channel if you want, Spiritual Renaissance. Lastly, I do consultations. My email is on the banner. Hopefully not too many, but that's what we're going to do. All right, I'll see you.